All right, Eric, let's get this started. Here we go. Welcome to Wits and Wagers. This is our final show of Dice Hour. Okay, while Eric's setting up over here, let's see each team and their name. We have 8 teams tonight, so we'll start over here. What's your team name? Les Poutines. All right, behind them?
These nuts. This is what makes it the 11 o'clock show. Rhino Heroes, right up here in front. This better be good, no pressure. Team OP in the back. The Witty City Destroyers, very nice. Irish Wristwatch. Irish Wristwatch. 11 o'clock show.
It was her idea.
Will win trivia for food. Okay. So the easiest way to learn how to play Wits and Wagers is to simply jump right in and do a practice question. Don't you think so, Tom?
Actually, I think no. We're going to skip the practice question and just jump right into it. Because it's 11:16.
Okay.
And we're tired.
Very simply, I'm going to ask a question. You're going to answer the question. The answer is some sort of number. We will bring all of those answers up here. We'll put them in order on the Wits and Wagers board. And then we'll also write those answers up on the board so it's easier to see. Then you will send one runner up to the front and bet on the answer or answers that you think is correct. Whoever is closest without going over will win. Make sense? Let's do it.
What a quick explanation.
Okay. 7 questions to go. The question number 1, this is the first question and the real question because you're all experts at this point.
Yes.
Billy Leo Williams played for the Cubs and Athletics for 18 seasons. How many home runs did he hit in his career?
You're not supposed to know.
You have 1 minute. 18 seasons. Billy Leo Williams.
He is in the Hall of Fame.
How many home runs did he hit in his career? An 18-season career. You have 1 minute.
How many years ago? But an average guy is not going to get these. Not as going to tracking it out. There's not a lot of guys here more than that. So I would say average
25 seconds.
At least one season.
Be sure to write your answer on both the large board and the small board.
And when you're done with the small board, just raise it up and I'm going to grab it from you. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop writing. Okay.
Yeah, 3, 6, that's what it is.
All right, as Eric reads out your number, hold up your board so we know what team picked what good answer. Eric, how many home runs did Billy Leo Williams hit in his career of 18 seasons?
All right, our lowest answer from the green team is 18. Hold up your, this is the Rhino Heroes that said 18. Okay, then it's uneven. Because this is 6-1. The board's too small for 18. It's 17. 18 is the lowest number. 101 is the next one up, and that team is the Irish Wristwatches. 120 says The Les Poutines. 250 says, this better be good. 300 says WWTFF will win trivia for food. 360 says the team that the Witty City Destroyers. 500 says Team OP, and 2,500 says they don't want to admit it. These nuts.
Interesting.
Okay, one quick note: the board is a little smaller than we would like for 8 teams, so there is one more space at the very end of the board that says all of these bids are too high. Okay? Just know that that's always an option. You can place bids down here off the board, okay? Let's do it. Bring up your bets.
1 minute, says Jason the timer. 50 seconds.
Just for one bet.
30 seconds.
Okay? You can also bid on a second one. You should bid on a second.
20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets in.
We never played this game before.
Come on, Jason. Come on now. Let's be nice. It's Saturday night. Okay, guys. A little bit of math here I'd like to point out now that the bids are in. Very few people hit over 50 home runs in a season. So if you were played for 18 seasons and hit 2,500 home runs, you are hitting over 125 home runs per season. That would be astonishing, and you would be a robot. That could still be the correct answer, but let's find out, Eric.
The correct answer after 18 seasons is 426, which means that 360 is the closest answer.
Who's the team said 360? Who's the team that said 360? Gotcha, Witty City Destroyers. Well, you can go grab the rest of your stuff. Yes, you get 10 points for being right.
I don't know.
As you're coming up to get your chips, I would like to remind you that we might be wrong about our statistics, but in this game, we're right. If you come up and tell me later something's wrong, it's too late, the game's already over. And you can't use cell phones while playing the game, as should be obvious to everyone. Team Purple. We have $10 for you, Team Purple. No, I already gave them to get your trip. No, Jason, I already gave the $10 for that.
You already gave them the $10
For getting it right. Yes.
We're not doing that?
I give the winner the $10. I always do that.
Oh. Gray needs to take their betting board back. Wacky Red needs to take back their little card, and I have a chip for Orange.
It's like lost and found. Okay, folks, so that was Billy Leo Williams. Eric, what's our next question?
All right, this is question number 2. That was Billy Leo Williams. This is Billy D. Williams. I see a theme. Billy D. Williams is best known for his roles in the Star Wars franchise. How many films has he appeared in? Not just Star Wars. In total. How many films has Billy D. Williams appeared in? You have 1 minute. I like quick teams. I cannot lie. Well, maybe. We've done it before. We have done. The team that gets the answer in first gets bonus.
Yeah, but that's
30
falling over
seconds.
tables, which is why we stopped. Also, the people in the back complained, rightly so, that it was slightly harder for them. That's what I said.
20 seconds.
Are you ready? All right.
Let's get those answers up here, or wave them around so Tom can pick them up.
10 seconds.
If you just raise your hand, we'll come get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All answers in.
We are in a game. I was like, never mind, I'm not surprised.
All right, everybody's in. The gray team says 4. That's will answer trivia for food. 2 teams have said 5 films. Where are those 2 teams? Team OP right here back there. Where's the other 5? Right here. The Irish wristwatch. 8. 8 is the next answer. The Witty City Destroyers. 16 is the next one in sequence. That is where? This 16 better be good. 22 is next in line. Way over here. These nuts team. 30 says the Rhino Heroes right up here in front. And Les Poutines says 87. Place your bets. This also has a 1-minute timer.
50 seconds now.
I'm sure I passed it. I think I know which one.
30 seconds.
Come on, place those bets. No fair looking at what everybody else has done. Come on,
20 seconds.
make those decisions. I want you to commit. Be decisive.
10 seconds.
Is that everybody? No. One straggler. All bids too high.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets in.
I'll be giving the winner senior 10 points each time.
Well, I do know that Mr. Williams was recently in the Lego movie, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so that's 1.
And then there's Empire Strikes Back and
Empire
Return of the
Strikes Back.
Jedi.
So that's at least 3.
Right.
Episode 7 too, maybe?
The Christmas special.
Do we count that as a movie? I don't.
We don't count that as anything. Don't even say that again.
The answer for the number of films that Mr. Billy D. Williams has been in is 45. And this stays out.
Come up and get your rewards. I did not know that.
No, we're just kidding.
I didn't even know he was in the ability. I didn't know he was in the legend because Eric is obviously more well versed.
Don't forget to take your betting chips and betting boards when you go back to your seats.
So even if you didn't win money, you need to still come up and get your stuff.
This has been a public service announcement from the Dice Tower.
And now you know.
We need to bat it.
Take both your betting chips, not just the one you
Okay,
won.
just so you know, our theme tonight is called Grab Bag because I didn't make one. So we're done with Billy and Williams. What's our next question, Eric?
This is question number 3. We're going back to the year 2008. In 2008, the world record for people dancing to a song was set at the Sun Bowl game. How many people were involved in setting this record? In 2008, the world record for people dancing to a song was set at the Sun Bowl game. How many people were involved in setting the record? You have 1 minute.
Was everybody dancing?
$30 seconds.
All you have to do is raise your card. We will get it for you so you don't have to run.
20 seconds.
We don't want any injuries. Not this late in the season.
10 seconds.
Yes, you get 10 for the correct answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
All right, Eric. How many people came and danced? Oh, wait, we're not supposed to say the answer yet because it's time for people to come up and place their bets, right? But before we do that, how many people did this dance, Eric?
Green team says 30,000. That's the Rhino Heroes right here. 31,723 says. That's specific. That's D's nuts.
Maybe they were there.
Turn off your cell phone.
35,000 says the Irish wristwatches. Or maybe it's just a collective wristwatch. I don't know.
You gotta say it fast.
Sure. 60,000 says this better be good. No? Yes? That's not what you said?
That was us.
The Windy City Destroyers. 65,000 says this better be good. Team OP says 70,000. Le Poutine says 87,000. And 100,000 says we'll win trivia for food.
Place
your
your
bets now.
You have to wait.
We're not running this game.
Running out of time once, so never not gonna get. How about
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
No, they're all.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All bets in.
Let's get right to it. The world record set for the most people dancing to a song at the Sun Bowl game in 2008 was 44,000 people.
All right, who's the team that put up 35,000? Here we come. Come get your money. And your chips and your cards and everything else. You can, you should.
You said we could get that many people in a stadium.
you are very intriguing.
I am not.
Okay, here's what we're going to be doing now. It's time for a bonus question where you can get extra money. In this question, you can write on your big board 10 answers. You can write no more than 10, but you can write less for all I care. For each question that you get, answer that you get correct, you will get $3. So here's your chance to get up to $30 more for your team. Now, real quick, does anyone know what the song was that these 44,000 people danced to?
Who let the dogs out?
Okay, thanks for raising your hand. Yes?
Thriller.
No, not Thriller. No? No. What? Gangnam Style, remember, 2008. Gangnam Style is only like a year or two old. What? That's correct, so here's a $5. Now, YMCA is an example of disco, a much maligned type of music.
But there are people who like disco music. So the readers of Rolling Stone answered a poll as to the top 10 disco songs of all time. I want to know what those 10 songs are. You can write 10 on your board. What? You could try to write it if you want. I was very annoyed to see it wasn't in the top 10.
You have 2 minutes for this round of the game. I just wanted to see. Come on. I won't be. Or why never showed up?
Guys, you can't do YMCA with 3 people. That was kind of...
1 more minute.
YMCA requires 4 people. Okay, hang on. No, I'm the Y. I'm the Y, Jason.
YMCA. You're C. 11 o'clock show. How are we doing on time?
30 seconds.
Remember, you can only write 10 answers.
So write the best 10 you possibly can.
20 seconds.
We are all just really stupid.
10 seconds.
We're going to let you check your own
3,
answers.
2, 1. Stop writing.
Pencils down.
All right, one of the top 10 disco songs is voted by the readers of Rolling Stone. Here we go. We have Love Freak. All right, Night Fever. Don't Leave Me This Way. You Should Be Dancing. Disco Inferno. Miss You. Okay. Last Dance. I Feel Love. And the two that probably most everyone has, I Will Survive and Staying Alive. All right, tell Mark as he comes by how many you got correct, and we'll give you chips times 3. Yeah, you know, is that the same as that?
It's called Fever Night. There's 2 songs. One is Fever Night, Fever Night, Fever. And then the other one is, okay, how many? Staying Alive, Staying Alive. So there is 2 different songs that the Bee Gees did in the 70s.
How many do you guys get right?
Please don't.
Oh, well, you guys don't even need money.
I was afraid, I was petrified.
No.
Kate's version is much
You guys are
better.
all too young for that question. Okay, Eric, while Mark is handing out money, let's just move on to the next question.
All right.
Number 4.
Number 4.
3, so 9.
What percentage? Yes? Did you look agreed?
Money.
Okay, but Eric's going to read a question, so hang on.
Yeah, all right. What percentage of the U.S. population in 2014 had completed 4 years or more of college? What percentage of the U.S. population in 2014 had completed 4 years or more of college? You have 1 minute, 5 seconds, because some of you are still waiting for money.
That sounds high. That sounds high. How about we go down to like...
I did.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Once you have your answer, raise it above your head and we'll grab it from you. Doing good?
She said like 20.
We got it,
I
baby.
think that's fair. What do you, 27, 27?
We could.
This is a democracy. I don't really.
10 seconds.
What percentage of the U.S. population in 2014 had completed 4 years or more of
5,
college?
4, 3, 2, 1. And there comes the flying answer killer. Time's up. Wow.
There we go. Well, this should be fun. Okay. Le Poutine. They say 14%. 16% says Rhino Heroes. 20% says Team OP. 21% says This Better Be Good. 22.1% says These Nuts. 25% says We'll Win Trivia for Food. 26% says the Witty City Destroyers. And 27% says the Irish Wishwalkers. Place your bets now.
So according to this room, only 3 out of 10 people here actually graduated college. Which one of you is having? Just raise your hand.
This is a smart room.
Wide distribution this time.
30 seconds.
Don't forget your betting markers. If it's higher than all of them, you place it. If it's lower, you place it.
15 seconds.
Closest without going over. Below it's down there.
So you right style. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your bets.
This is not combat with full contact Wits and Wagers.
I have to say, I'm a little surprised at the lack of faith in the American college system.
No, in the ability to pay for the college.
That's fair enough, but lower than 14% is low. That's like 1 out of 10 people. That might be right, though. Is it, Eric?
No. So the percentage of the U.S. population in 2014 that had completed 4 years or more of college is 32%, which means it's the highest answer.
America! All right. Who's on for 27?
Come on, you gotta take something for that. You go to the
I agree.
Wow. You know what? I'll take the loss. She knows what's there. All right, Tiff. You're on the hook. Yeah. Would we have bet on 32? We had we couldn't bet our
Orange, you forgot your board.
Well, Eric, that was a sobering fact about our colleges. Give us a cheerful question if you can.
Here's a happy-go-lucky question. It's number 5. In what year was the last outbreak of smallpox in the wild? In what year was the last outbreak of smallpox in the wild? You have...
Because in the laboratories, they can still put it together.
Okay, so the general population.
You have 1 minute. In what year was the last outbreak of smallpox in the wild?
30 seconds.
This question brought to you from Z-Man Games, Pandemic.
10 seconds.
Without even like, you just had it. I tell you, somebody's speaking.
All right, we got it. We
5
got it.
seconds.
Don't worry. As long as you raise it, we'll get it.
3, 2, 1, 0. Turn in your answers.
We got 15 here, right? That's pretty good. Now, no, it's easy. If we got an idea, let's go.
All right, Eric. What year
So we got to start going.
was the last time we saw this evil virus break out?
Well, first we need to talk about what answers the teams gave. So they think,
Well, no, I know. I was asking what were the answers that were
well,
given.
one team believes 1910. This better be good. Team OP says 1946. Team Rhino Heroes says 1950. 1954 says we'll win trivia for food. 1968 says the Witty City Destroyers. 1994 says the Irish wristwatches. Le Poutine says 1995. And 2007 says these nuts. Place your bets now.
So whenever they're
That's 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put in your bets.
Now, if you use some logic on this one, you could have polled your people in your team to see when they got their smallpox inoculation. Because if you don't have it, that means it was gone by the time you were born. So, anyhow. So what's the right answer, Eric?
The last outbreak of smallpox in the wild was 1978. So 1968 is the correct answer.
Here's your answer for winning. It's okay to be enthusiastic. That's okay. There's a difference between being enthusiastic and being angry. You understand that, right? Enthusiasm, go wild, flip a table. Don't forget to grab your boards and your chips. We are left with 2 more questions and a bonus question.
I don't know the answer.
Pizza Cats in Space, Part 2.
Is that the next game coming up?
Cosmic Hairball. All right. We're here in Orlando, home of the theme park. And we were just talking over dinner about you know, the various theme parks and the new Universal Harry Potter lands, multiple Harry Potter lands. I haven't been yet, really want to take the kids there sometime. Question 6 is about Harry Potter. We'd like to know, how much did Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the film, make worldwide? How much did the film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone make worldwide? That's in theatrical
theater and theatrical release.
Theatrical release in U.S. dollars. Worldwide.
Number 7. You said number 7, right?
Do I need to read it again?
Yes, please.
How much did Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone make in theatrical release worldwide? In U.S. dollars.
$20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your answers up.
Okay. Is the first number 4? Got it.
Oh, we said 3.5 million. Hey, we messed up.
Too late.
We meant to say 350 million.
The first number here. The first number here.
Yeah, whatever. It's all right. Yeah. Unless everyone's like, I'm sorry. Well, she went 350,000. So I was trying to do it. No, it's my fault.
All right.
All right, Eric. How much money did this film make worldwide?
One team believes $3.5 million. Because that's what they wrote on their card.
Hey, that's not that. That could be right.
$48.7 million says...
That wasn't on accident.
No one wants to admit to it. It's the other purple team. 48.7.
The nuts.
Oh, that's the dot on the I. Just a second. That was a misreading error as opposed to a writing error. We're the judges. 200 million and 1? 200 million and 1 says. It says 200 million.
No, it's not 200 million, point 1. It's 200, that million.
Who says 200 million and 1?
There we go.
They wanted that extra dollar like The Price is Right.
350 million says the Irish wristwatches.
This is a very risky job, Jason.
487 million says these nuts. Team OP says 500 million. Le Poutine says 520 million. The Rhino Heroes say $710 million. And last but not least, an even $1 billion.
Do that right,
That
Eric.
would be good.
You can have it. The price is right.
1 billion. Place your bets now.
You just used a whole lot of different metaphors there. Simply say yes.
25 seconds.
I'm asking you guys.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. After you place your bet, move out of the way. 5 seconds. 4,
Oliver, you didn't
3,
put- Okay, you did.
2, 1.
Oh, it's
Place your bet. Look at that stack. All right, Eric. This film did make a lot of money, even more than 3.5. How much money did this film make, Eric?
$974,755,373.
Whose big stack was this?
It's ours now.
If you remember in the newspapers, it did say this film almost made $1 billion. Now, before we get to the last question, some of you are almost broke, but we have a chance for you to make some more money. And another bonus question where each correct answer will get you $5 for each correct question. Once again, you can write 10 answers only. However, that's out of a pool of 15. So you have a better chance this time. Now, Harry Potter is one of the most famous children's book series of all time, although, I don't want to get into the endless debate over whether it's a children's book series or not, but it's very popular. But other than Harry Potter, what I want to know are what are the top 10 selling children's books. Now, this can be anything from a book read to a 2-year-old to a book for young adults, like 12 and 13. So, what are the best-selling children's books of all time? Chances are, if you read it as a child, it might be on this list. I'm going to read 15 answers, but you can only write 10.
Books or series?
Books, not series. You cannot write anything from Harry Potter. And to make this more simple, I don't believe any of the books on this list are part of a series. Or at least in the traditional way you think of series.
So Tom, here's where we find out how many people showed up to our first Wits and Wagers contest.
No, I think we talked about that off microphone.
Books. If you write a series, you're probably wrong. Remember, these can be books as young as a 2-year-old. I think I've read all of these.
1 minute. For yourself or for your kids, Tom?
Yes.
big red.
Not much. No, not much at all.
$30.
So it's not like
Once again, these are books for children or tweens, I would say, at the most. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Here we go. I'm going to read you 15 answers. Maybe you got all 10. 6.6 million copies is The Island of the Blue Dolphins. Okay, well you should have read it. Where the Red Fern Grows. Then we have Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Then we have The Cat in the Hat. Then a book I loved, Scuffy the Tugboat. Learn to read, people. The Saggy Baggy Elephant. Pat the Bunny. 7.5.
A book everyone cries, Love You Forever.
That is the creepiest children's book ever. Okay.
All right. 8.1 million green eggs and ham. 8.5 million Toodle. Guys, get some books. Okay. 9.3 The Tales of Peter Rabbit.
That's
9.6 The Outsiders. 11.3, this one makes everyone cry, Charlotte's Web. Number 2 is The Pokey Little Puppy. And finally, the number 1 best-selling children's book of all time is The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
$5
a pop. It's not that I hate children. Many of these books were around when we were children.
All right, now is the time that you should count the money you've got so we can do a quick inventory
That's
before
right.
the final
Write
question.
your totals on your boards, please.
Let's count too many.
Simone.
Le Poutine has 18 chips. These nuts have 83. The Rhino Heroes have 89. This better be good has 60. 12.
Yeah, 12!
Will win trivia for food says 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Irish wristwatches says 60. And the Witty City Destroyers have 62.
Ooh, close.
So now that you know how much you need to bet to win, let's get to the final question, number 7. Number 7. In 2014, 2,392 adults were surveyed. What percentage of that 2,392 adults thought that the term gigabyte referred to an insect commonly found in South America? In 2014, 2,392 adults were surveyed. What percentage of them thought that gigabyte was an insect commonly found in South America?
What was the mean age?
They were adults.
They were
young
adults.
just graduated from college from the United States of America.
You have 1 minute.
Guys, that's not going to change your answer. Young adults from America. Easy.
They're adults.
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
2014.
15 seconds.
2,392.
Got it.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers in.
While Eric is writing these, I'll give you some hints onto what the rest of them thought. Okay? They also thought, 42% of these people thought that motherboard was the deck of a cruise ship. That MP3 was a Star Wars robot. That 18% thought that Blu-ray was a marine animal. And 15% thought that software meant comfortable clothing.
So, in this survey of stupid people,
We're trying to bring things to light. This is our way of awareness.
Team OP says 0. They have faith in humanity.
Okay, so now that you have the 0%, please no one vote less than all the numbers.
Yes. 20% This is 20, or is this 27%?
27.
23% says we'll win trivia for food. 27% says the Irish Reef Rugby.
Can't say neither.
Two teams say 28%, Rhino Heroes and This Better Be Good. 41.5% says the Witty City Destroyers. 42% says Le Poutine. And 101% says These Nuts.
These nuts didn't know what that term meant either. Now, before you come and place your bids, remember that you can bid it big and maybe win big, or you could bet nothing and hope everyone else loses all their money. Or a mix in between. Come place your bets. "30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more bets. Okay,
All bets are done.
Now, one of the smartest things to do in Wits and Wagers is when you're playing the game and you don't know the answer at all. I know what most of you do. What is that? You bet where the biggest spread is, right?
Exactly.
That's usually the best answer to do. Eric, what percentage?
We should note that one of these answers is exactly right. And that answer is 27%. Which means we take all the money and the orange team gets the bonus.
So no one bet on 27?
I know. I said that's usually the best strategy.
All right, so we can keep this stuff up here because all you need to do is count your money.
Bet on it.
Be sure to count your 2 original betting chips. Those are each worth 1 point.
Now, this is a good lesson on probability because you say, what are the odds? Well, they're 1 out of 100, and this is the time can happen. Come back in 4 or 5 years, it will happen again.
1 point each.
Write your final answer on your board. Include your 2 starting chips, so you should have at least $2. How much money does everyone have? And then, actually, we haven't. Don't raise your boards yet. Hang on. We'll shame you in a moment. It's late. But we're still beating the werewolf people. All right. Did anyone go down to just 2 chips? Your starting chips?
Well
That's
done.
like almost all the teams. 5 teams. Over here, though, you have...
Le Poutines, 3.
You just beat 4 teams. All right. Rhino Heroes have...
71.
And over here...
The Irish wristwatches had 67.
So close.
And anyone else have more than 71?
All right, that makes the Rhino Heroes
Another winner.
winners for the evening.
Thank you, everyone, for playing the game.
That concludes the Dice Tower live streaming for the week on all our shows. We hope you guys had a great convention. For those of you leaving early in the morning, please have a safe trip. The rest of you we'll see tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Are you afraid?